What's up, guys? Silver here with another Halo Master Chief Collection achievement guide. This time we're doing Moons Out, Goons Out, which is beat the par score on Nightfall. So start up this mission. We're doing this on normal with 5 skulls on. We have on Catch, Famine, Fog, Thunderstorm, and Tough Luck. We're going to assassinate that elite right as we come upon them. We're going to assassinate these 2 sleeping grunts up here. Then we're going to drop down and assassinate the 3 sleeping grunts down here for some quick points. And then we're going to proceed to the next part of the mission. So for this mission, you need only 7,500 points for a par score, which seems very low to me. I don't know why they picked that low of a number, but that's fine with us. We'll just move through, and we're going to skip this section up ahead here like we do on other difficulties, on Legendary, Lasso, Legendary Speedrun, whatever. But I noticed on normal when you do this, I've done this a few times. I don't know if this is every single time, but the few times I've done it, there's always an elite hanging out up on this balcony that we usually use as a speedrunning path. So we'll just assassinate him easily as we go behind him and get more points, and we'll proceed to the next part of the mission here. So instead of going to the right like we do on Legendary, we'll go to the left here, and we could just bypass all these guys. You could snipe this turret if you would like before doing so. You could probably make it by without doing that, but I figured I would just take them out anyway for some extra points. And then there will be a grunt and a jackal rounding the corner here. You could throw a couple nades if you'd like to take them out, or take them out with a pistol, the sniper, however you feel like it, and we'll get those guys taken down quickly and easily. And we want to move forward, and we want to kill as many grunts up here as we can as fast as possible, because the Gouda, these giant things, are actually killing them for us, and we don't want that because they're taking our points away from us, essentially. So try to kill as many grunts as possible, as quickly as possible here, and then you could turn your attention to the giant beasties themselves and get some points from them. And then after we do that, instead of just pressing forward like we would normally, we could actually cut back, double back to the section we were just at previously, and we could farm a bunch of kills there, because all of those enemies are still hanging out back there, and we could just snipe them with our sniper, just pick them off from far away, and easily get a bunch of points. So most of them don't press forward and kind of charge your position, so you could just kind of hang back here fairly safely and pick them all off. A couple elites might kind of press forward, like that guy was trying to. He seemed to be stuck on something, but you could always just pick those guys off, just prioritize them, and then you could kind of focus on the enemies that are further back. And you want to pay attention to the turret that we kind of sniped the grunt off of initially, because as you can see, that's a popular spot. Once you take an enemy down who's on the turret, another enemy likes to take his spot, so it's kind of attractive to them. They're drawn to it. They're like, I must get on this turret, which is fine with me, actually, because they're kind of easier to hit when they're kind of stationary and just sitting on the turret. But just take out as many guys as you want. You can see we're over the par score. The par score is 7,500, and we're sitting at nearly 8,700 at this point, so you could decide to keep killing a bunch of people, or you could decide to just turn in those points and get the achievement. We will start losing points once we get to 10 minutes, because the time is actually a factor. If you go over par time, you start losing points. If you turn on competitive scoring, which I have on right now, it shows you your actual real-time score. If you only have on scoring, it will show you your raw score, and then at the end of the game, it will show you whatever your final score is, including the time multiplier. But I recommend turning on competitive scoring, because that actually shows you what your current score is in real time with the time multiplier included. So that's why sometimes the score will be decreasing. That means you have on competitive scoring, so that time factor is being accounted for in your current display. So we're going to run past this area. If you can't do that crouch jump, it's a little tough for some people. We're just going to run into the water here and kind of wrap around here, and we could easily bypass all these guys. Forget all those guys. We have enough points. I'm just picking people off for fun for a few extra points right at the end here. Maybe we'll take out one last grunt on a phantom. Maybe not. Maybe we will. Let's turn around. Let's take him out. Let's just do it. There we go. He's down. All right. 69 more points times 3. The maximum time multiplier is 3, so you'll notice that my score is going up by more than whatever the raw score is that pops up on the right whenever that happens. Unfortunately, no points for Moa, so you don't have to go around killing those guys, and I guess it's fortunate for them. But we're just moving through this section now. There are no enemies in this area, only those Moa that disappear, and June. And so the only way you could die is if you kill yourself with some nades or something, so don't do that. Keep moving forward. There's some sleeping grunts and everything up here. Don't shoot them. We're just going to bypass this whole area with the forklift glitch. So we're just going to run over here. There is one elite who is awake, so we want to just kind of wait over here and wait for him to kind of move, and then we could take that opportunity to come up behind him. So I'm just taking a look at him, taking note of when he's moving, and once he does move, I'll know that he's not going to move again for a while. So I'll take that opportunity to wrap up around behind him and assassinate him. Again, remember to not go into the animation, because that will get more attention than just, backsmacking him real quick. And then we want to kill these grunts with a smack to the front. If you smack them from the side or the back, they're more likely to blow up their methane tank and draw attention. and then we're going to hop into the forklift, and we're going to park it so our left side is up against the gate here, and we're going to line ourselves up so when we bail out of the forklift, you can see that we're always being ejected out to the left side. So we want to line ourselves up with that doorway, or between the two doors, so we kind of get squeezed between the two doors when we jump out, and it actually puts us on the other side of the gate. So we're just kind of lining ourselves up. You could rotate your camera to see exactly where you're kind of being ejected. So you could either move back or forward, however you need to orient yourself to get through the middle of the gate there. And then we'll come over here. You can see there's a phantom kind of waiting for the gate to open, which is its cue to pop up and start attacking you. But we got through the gate without it opening up, so we could kind of go up to the edge there and snipe that grunt for a few extra points right at the end here. And we'll just move past this whole section. There's no enemies. We've despawned this whole last section of enemies, so we can just run to the end with no worries in the world. You do want to run to the end right away, though. You don't want to stand by the gate, because if you do, then the gate will actually open eventually, and more enemies will spawn in here, so it'll be tougher to get through. So just run to the gate, or not run to the gate, run to the end here after you're through the gate. You could decide to take out that grunt on the turret if you want, on the phantom. If not, just run straight to the end. And that's it. You can see we got 11,346 points, and we only needed 7,500 to get the par score. We got the max time bonus because we came in under par time, which is 10 minutes for this mission. We came in at 6:05, so you have a lot more time to work with if you can't do it quite that quick. And if you can't get that forklift glitch to work out for you, you could always just clear out that last powerhouse section, but be aware that you'll have to fight all the people at the end as well, because there's a bunch of shade turrets and elites and grunts and things that spawn towards the end where we were kind of running through with no enemies. But that's it for this one. I'll see you when we tackle the next par score, which is going to be Tip of the Spear. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, be sure to click on the scorpion icon to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. You could also check out some related guides by clicking on the videos on screen, and you could find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Halo guides, and I'll see you in the next one.